Good morning, everyone. Good morning.
Hello, how you doing?
It doesn't say on my side yet that we're live. Does it say it on yours?
Live 12 seconds, 13, 14.
Okay, well, we got it. We're live. We're live. Good morning. How are you?
Doing amazing and fantastic. You know that already. Oh my
I know. That's where we live. That's where we live. I see that I see you're out there with that beautiful background.
There it is.
Man, that is
There it is. It'll be
incredible.
frozen over in the wintertime though here in Indiana. Indiana don't play.
Oh, wow.
And tonight it's going to be at 9:30 peak hours of 9:30 p.m. a blue moon, super moon tonight. So I've even got my baby boy Joshua in Texas getting prepared. Super moon, blue moon tonight. Peak time is 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. So that moon's going to hit that water because it hits the water at night. I can't even describe what that's like from my bedroom. So yeah, tonight super moon. But anyway, carry on.
That sounds absolutely incredible. I love super moons and a blue moon on top of it and it hitting the lake. Try to capture that. Try to capture that and share
I
that with
tried it, but
us.
I noticed the camera doesn't even touch. But
No,
I'll do the
no,
best I can. But it
yeah.
doesn't. You know, it doesn't. It can't capture it. It just can't capture. But I'll try. I'll do my best.
You
Let's
need
talk
one of
about build.
those.
Let's build some. What are we building today? What are we
We
doing?
are building our dream life. We are building our dream life. We have folks tuning in. We're so excited to be here this Wednesday morning. Now, you started something last week, or maybe I started it, but we are talking about your journal. We want to spend a little more time today
Yes.
because the title of your journal, and it's available on Amazon. Now, I have to say this because journaling, as you mentioned last time, is so important, even health wise, our mental health. If we journal, our mental health is impacted and improved. Our physical health is impacted and improved. So definitely go to Marcus Dunlop Journals at Amazon.com. Get yours, get yours, get yours, get yours. So the title of this one is Build How to Build Your Life Through
At
Vision,
vision, action, and accountability.
Action, and Accountability. And last time we were together, guys, we were talking about vision and what it means to have a vision, how powerful it is. And today, Marcus will be dropping some heat on action, the whole action component. And before I hand it over to you, I was telling you that I saw a meme or a post about a year or so ago that was so powerful, so powerful. And this will just set the stage. It says, do not ask God to guide your path if you are unwilling to move your feet. And with that, it's all yours, Marcus. Take it away.
Powerful stuff. What a powerful quote. I mean, that makes a lot of sense. But like we talked about in this particular page inside of this journal, it talks about action. Once you have your goals, create a POA. A POA is a plan of action. A plan of action, identify the steps you need to take to achieve your goal. I want people to understand emphatically that someday is nowhere on the calendar. It's not on there. So get someday out of your mind. How about instead of someday, let's change that to day one?
Day one.
Not someday, but day one. Let's just, if you want to get aggressive, let's start today. Yesterday's gone. It's forever. It'll never come back. You'll never get that time back. Day one, today is a good day to start. And now, write down specifically. Listen, we can't do a science experiment online, but listen to me when I tell you it's been proven and documented, strong documentation saying that when you put pen to paper and you write specifically what you're wanting to accomplish, there's something happening on the inside. I can't describe it because it'd take at least 30 minutes, maybe an hour to describe, but something is happening and something's happening even in the subconscious. So put the pen to paper and write down, not typing on a computer. Let's just kind of get back into the ancient times of what works, document it. Write down specifically one, two, three, four, five. What can you do today to move into action to accomplish what you're trying to accomplish? So get clear on what it is, write it down, You can get one of these journals if you want, but you can get whatever journal. The journal, the concept of journaling, doesn't matter what the journal is. I recommend this one because it's impeccably done to the 10th power. However, to actually have evidence of the organs in your body is being enhanced and healed, the pancreas, the liver, the heart. What?
Wow.
What in the world? Just from journaling? Yes, it's documented. I can't make this stuff up. So
Wow.
it's getting health benefits. It's creating specific plans of actions. When you follow the visions and the action and the accountability portions of this, write down specific things. Listen, I'm not talking about anything I just read and decide to think, well, this sounds like a good thing to say. I heard this years ago. So I did it. Family's making fun of me. Friends are making fun of me. Everybody's making jokes. Okay, well, they don't make jokes anymore. Because one Thanksgiving, coach, I took the helicopter to every family member's house and told them to come outside and look up
What?
in the sky. I went to
What?
every family member. I said, and I called from the cell phone, come outside and look up at the sky. Boy, what's wrong with you? Just come outside, stop your little turkey, and come outside to look up at the sky. Bishop, pastor, friend, grandma, grandpa, my sister, friends, neighbors, haters. I love the haters. And I said, come outside and look up at the
Yeah.
sky. And so nobody's laughing anymore. It may be except, well, anyway, except for me. But anyway, the point is, write that stuff down. Write the vision, make it plain. It's in the Bible. This is biblical. So, and I'm not saying it go and get back at people. I'm just saying I did it, I trusted it, and it worked.
It
Now you
worked.
can do it. Write it down. Let's go. Let's get into action today, not someday. Day one, right now. That's my story. I'm sticking with it. I'll approve this message.
Well, Marcus, and well, in the journal also, and the reason I recommend this specific journal is because it is a guided journal. You have these nuggets in here that can guide folks through the process.
Yeah.
You go on to say under action, you say faith and belief are nothing without corresponding actions to drive your goals forward. So
Yes.
one thing that has really struck me in my experience and from my background is you have the talkers and you have the doers. You have people that are talking there forever, say, oh yeah, I'm going to do this or I want to do that. And those same folks 10 years later are still saying the exact same thing with zero manifestation, zero action. I have one dear friend, and she's deceased, so this is in memory of her. But year after year and decade after decade, she would say, I'm gonna do this once I get myself together." That was her saying, I just need to get myself together. Once I get myself together, 5 years later, once I get myself together, and you know, Christina, when I do this, I'm gonna what I see. I see. So she had a vision that she saw, but she was waiting to put any action to it until she got herself together. And let me tell you, unfortunately, uh, and I miss her deeply. She's a dear friend of mine. During COVID, she did not make it through that pandemic. She's no
Wow.
longer here. And it's heartbreaking, it's heart wrenching, and very sad that she passed not having fulfilled all of those dreams, visions, aspirations that she shared with me down through not the months, not just the years, but the decades gone with her. And I really hadn't intended on saying that or sharing that example, but sometimes we need to confront with the gravity of the cost of procrastination and not putting action to our vision. But in order to drive, it sounds like action is the driving force.
It's a very key component. I mean, when you have an ingredients and a recipe for success or a recipe for whatever the case, if you leave out the key ingredient, really any ingredient of a famous recipe, well, then it's just not going to work. I mean, the cake is not going to rise. You leave out the eggs, it's not going to rise no matter what you think and how you feel and how much you believe and have positive mental attitude. So that's a key component. Action is critically important. And so, but unfortunately, a lot of people, they just wait based out of fear. And that's what we can help with. We can help with some private coaching. We can
Ooh.
But
Mm.
the fear-based mindset, which is, stems from childhood, we have a way and some strategies and technologies that can help eliminate and get rid of these core root issues that sabotage our success and stop us from moving forward. But it's fear-based. And so we can transform that, we can reprogram that, we can uproot that self-sabotaging program, reprogram it, and put that back down in you and have you moving into action to the 10th power. I mean, we've been doing this for years. I love it. This is the greatest, this is my purpose for being on the earth, to make a
Yeah.
measurable difference in the quality of people's lives, training people how to be, do, and have what they want. That's what we are about. So I would encourage people, you want to take action? You need some help with action? Then get online, go to our website, and get yourself signed up for this program on October the 21st in Los Angeles, California. Get signed up. I'll show you how to get some action. Just do that much. Get yourself there to the event. The address
Yes.
is there. Sign up, and we'll show you how to get some action. Believe me.
Take action with registering for the full day seminar on October 24th. That will require an action. There's something that you said just now that is powerful, is powerful. You said that the lack of or the failure to take action is rooted in fear.
That's the root. Yes.
Oh my gosh, there are some folks that have fear of success. There's
Yeah.
some folks that have fear of failure. There's some folks that have it's all types of fear, all types of forms that fear will take. Fear even causes folks to procrastinate. Some folks are habitual procrastinator. Oh, I'll do it tomorrow. Oh, I'll do it next week. And they're right there in there in that moment. They feel trepidation. They feel uneasy, and they're like, "Well, I'll just
Yeah.
do it later on this
I
afternoon."
want you to hold that, hold your thoughts. Please
Yeah.
don't let it go. But I got to insert because I forgot that part. I learned the hard way. I was taught we, ladies and gentlemen, we're way more afraid and fear of success than failure. And I never would have imagined that because we're familiar with failure because we failed. We get grades and I would get F's in school. I flunked out of law school so aggressively. They said, we'll pay you to leave. We'll pay you to leave our school. What? How much? And they told me how much. I said, I'd take it, I'd take it, I'd take it. I'm not afraid of fear. I'm familiar. I'm very acquainted with failure. But with massive success, we are way more afraid of that. I didn't know that until I got to be good friends with Smokey Robinson. And Smokey Robinson's company asked me to work for them full time. Well, then I found out they were right about we're way more afraid of massive success than
Mm.
failure because we're not familiar with that level of success. I only had two boys at the time. I'm living in Vegas, my family, and I had a nice lifestyle. I couldn't even conceive of doing that, even though he's my favorite in the world. I couldn't conceive of it. So, fear, false evidence appearing real, we have a way of reprogramming that and changing that into face everything and rejoice.
Oh,
False evidence
wait.
appearing real,
Uh-huh.
and then we change it to face everything and rejoice. But
Face
I just had to,
everything.
I just had to throw that in because we're way more afraid of massive success. So I'm sorry. Go ahead. I want to hear the rest of what you're trying to say.
Oh man, I tell you, we'll have to save it for next time because that in and of itself is so powerful. It is so powerful. What I was going to just touch on briefly is that whole procrastination
Yes.
aspect, how that is also rooted in fear. So, like you were sharing how these programs are instilled in us as children. One of the things that I never did with my kids, and I encourage other parents, do not do that boo, sneak up behind them and say boo, and startle the baby, startle the toddler. And someone might say, oh, that's innocent, that's just having fun. I have now, this is my experience. I have just seen where those initial fears, it just causes a child to just be jittery about everything. The next thing you know, they have to sleep with a nightlight because now they're afraid of the dark. They're afraid to go in that room, and then they're afraid. And then as they grow
They
and
bring
mature,
that into adulthood. Yeah,
that's
exactly.
it. That's it. That's it. So thank you so much. I think that our conversation today has really helped some folks. Listen, guys, we are here. We're available to you. Our phone number is 213 395-8133 is right there at the top of your screen. Our email address, Marcus has already mentioned our website, www.daleanddeleinternational.com, where you can go and register, take action,
Yes.
and register for the October 21st event. Closing words, Marcus.
I just simply say that, look, we're coming to Los Angeles. I am. And we're going to bring the heat, the fire, the thunder, the rain, and the lightning. So I'd encourage you to take one step. Just relax, keep calm. If you need some comforting words and some soothing concepts, give us a call. But I would suggest be there because we're going to bring that kind of fire, and you will be thankful probably for the rest of your life that you did.
Thank you so much. We're out.
That's it. Bye bye.
See you